Hi, it's the Double34 music here with another transparency message. Yesterday I was watching on YouTube a movie called The Gospel of John, and I watched it in a deeper level because I've been changed and awakened, kind of like the blind man who Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Yahweh. This is the man that he put that mud on his eyes using dirt and spit. The man, after he washed his face, he had to sight back. Then the next scene would show him in front of the Pharisees, the clergymen. You know, your supersized Christians, your prophets, the know-it-alls. They questioned him over and over again like he was on trial. All the man said is that I was blind and now I see. But there was a more deeper meaning in that. He's seeing them for who they are. They didn't care about the fact that he got his sight back. They weren't rejoicing about the fact that he got his sight back. Because if I knew a family member of mine was blind and got, say for example my daughter. If my daughter was blind and for some reason somebody came and healed her in the spirit, in the true spirit of Yahweh, God, this true spirit of the Ruach Kodesh, which is the Holy Spirit. If someone did that, I would be jumping for joy. I would be hugging that person. I would be so pleased. These guys weren't. Why is that? Because they didn't want this one person, this one God made flesh, to be above them. They couldn't take letting go of their authority, the status, the pride, their dignity, their reputation, and let's face it, their money. Their money would have been out the door. The covers would have been blown that they were the money changers. And you see them today in the false prophets you see them. My question is, what would any of the members of these churches do if these churches were no more? You had no place to go to worship on Sundays and Wednesdays. What would you do? Where would you go? Because a church is not a building. Christ said, after you talk to the money changers, he said, and I'm paraphrasing, that I will tear this temple down, but 3 days later I will build it up again. When they heard that, they heard it in their fleshly manner. They heard that, oh, you're going to take away our church. We built this thing. It took 46 years to build this thing, and you're going to take away our church. But he was talking about the body. He was talking about the gathering. The whole entity. The church, the ecclesia. That is us. Has nothing to do with building. So you're telling me that a natural act of destruction, like a hurricane or a tornado, and your church no more. You have to go to new church. You couldn't have your church every day. It really upsets me, the fact that you don't have some place to go to and it hurts you. Well, you do have some place to go to, because Christ says he's the way, the truth, and the life. And he also said, let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. Now, when he said, in my Father's house there are many rooms, here's the problem with that. A lot of people were thinking, oh man, I'm going to get a room loan, I'm going to get my own mansion, I'm going to get my own. See, you got into your mental carnal state instead of thinking about the fact that I'm going to be with God. That's something that you got to get out your head and get into the heart where God lives. He doesn't live. The Most High don't live and dwell in temples made with hands. He lives in hearts. So what are you going to do? What are you going to say? Are you going to be one of the Pharisees? Or are you going to be one of the Sadducees that are threatened by somebody who you deem is insane? And let's touch on that. I was talking to a brother of mine while watching over a resident at a nursing home. And the resident, who was deemed demented, crazy, was listening to the conversation and was agreeing and chiming in with every word. And I found that amazing, but I also found that to be God. So I must be on the right track. So for those who are listening to this message, take a deeper look at what you believe. Take a deeper look at how you walk, how you treat people. One more thought. Jesus was a servant. If you look at this movie, look at any movie that talks about Jesus, Yeshua Yahweh. Have you noticed that he serves? It's not about him. He's doing what his Father has commanded him to do. Not robotic. He's doing what he has been called to do. He's been called to serve. And by doing that, and by being about the truth, no fillers, no subtractions, you saw the whole gathering divided. That shows you who's with him and who's not. But he was a servant. A lot of people don't want to serve. Pharisees didn't serve. Did you ever hear the Pharisees and Sadducees serve? So look at the false prophets that you see out here now and find out if they're serving. And not serving to be showy. Not serving to say, see me. But serving. This is Double34, another transparency message. See you on the next side.